Hello and welcome to Expedition 18 Relics in No Man's Sky. This is the third Expedition Redux of this holiday season, and we had a flying start in the last episode where we completed all of Phase 1. We completed 3 in Phase 2 already. We've done 2 in Phase 3, done 1 in Phase 4, and we've done 1 in Phase 5 as well. In this video we're going to go through the rest of Phase 2. I don't think there's much else we can really do in the other phases. We could probably land 7 fish, but we'll probably leave that until the next episode in Phase 3. And the rest of them we'll either do as we get to them, or we'll do sort of as we go along, like excavate ancient bones. We need to do 55 of those. We've got 9. We'll do that as we go along. Let's have a look at Phase 2 then. We need to report to the second GPS dig site. We need to collect a complete fossil, resemble a biped skeleton, or reassemble a biped skeleton, get your words out, and then we need to analyze recovered data. We're actually going to go with the recovered data first, and if we highlight it we can see what we need. We need buried caches, and there is one over here, so let's head straight over there and go grab one. We need 3 buried cache, and we need to analyze the data that comes out of them. Now sometimes you don't always get data to analyze. You may get an upgrade or something else, or whatever it may be. Let's have a quick look at what we may or may not get out of our first buried cache here. We do need to dig it up, so let's use our terrain manipulator. There it is. What do we get out of that? We did get a species record. Now if we hover over it in our exosuit inventory here, we can press X to analyze the data, and what did that give me? Not a lot, I don't think. I gave me some nanites, and then we got 1 out of the 3 we need. There's also some subterranean organic structure here. What's this? What did we get? We got withering gel sac. We can process the protein, and that will give us some condensed carbon, I think. So yeah, you do get some other stuff in here. If we go back onto our... oh, hang on. Oh, hello. Look at that O2 pile there. We've got to go and grab that. So I mentioned in the first video about these kind of massive piles of sodium that I found, and I was hoping to find an oxygen one, and I have done so. So I'm going to collect all of this before I go on to the next buried cache. Here is buried cache number 2. What are we going to get out of this one? We're going to get another mineral record to analyze. So that is 2 out of 3. And that is an organic structure there. And why is it... no, it's not pointing me to that, is it? Okay, so it looks like the next buried cache might be a bit of a distance away. Let's just have a look. There's a cargo drop there. There's some metal fingers over there. They have some interesting stuff to get. Right, we are going to have that. Hello. You're a bit big, gnarly and horrible, aren't you? Let's head over this direction and see if we can find another buried cache. If we do have a look at our target sweeper here, it will point us in this direction. It says the estimated distance is over 300 U away. But let's just head over this mountain and see if we can find it. Oh, there you go. It's picked one up. There it is. Let's see what we get out of this third buried cache. And we do get a species record. And there you go. We all should get... there it is. Bytesized. What do we get for completing Bytesized? We get prepackaged sub-light amplifier unit, band pulse engine upgrade, and navigation data times 20. Only 1 jump away from dig site 1 system. We are now in dig site 2 system and on our way to meet a said dude. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, someone's already had some of this. Oh, look at that. It's ammonia as well. Okay, well, we're not that interested in ammonia, but there you go. Must be that my network is on. And there it is. It's right there. So we found it nice and easy. Oh, hello. Ah! Someone's already dug this out, apparently. What I'm going to do is actually go into my options here and make sure that my network is disabled, which it is. And PvP should be with nobody. So we can pick up the ancient bone that somebody else has dug out, which is good. And now we can speak to Mr. Man here, resource analyst. The paleontologist wipes a film of moisture from their forehead. They are evidently excited to see me. Hello, mate. Yes, yes, yes. Good for you. Yeah, I'll help, mate. No worries. Begin search. Excellent. And there you go. We've got dig site 2. What nice rewards do we get for that then? We got a biped fossil display plans, which we need. And we need inventory. We got inventory slot ×5 and get words ×6. Beautiful. Still can't. Oh, I can put it in tech now. Okay, good. We'll go for some tech then. Lovely. Now it wants us to pick up a skull, a rib cage, which we have, a tail, and limbs ×2. So if we go back onto our thingy here, our visor, we can see that we have a fossil bed to go and get. Is there another fossil around here somewhere? No, I don't think so. There's some discarded dirt again. Got some rusted metal. Is always good to refine into ferrite dust if you cannot be bothered to go and locate a load of ferrite dust. Oh, localized toxicity. Ah, there's a massive storm. No. Doesn't look like there's many fossils at this fossil bed. But we'll get what we can from here. Just need a skull now. We got some limbs. So let's have a look elsewhere. There might be another one here. There is another one. Hopefully it's a skull. Is it a skull? I don't think it is. I have collected some ammonia from this planet just because that will actually allow us to recharge our toxic protection here. Now, I do have some spare limbs and a spare tail here. So what I'm going to do is speak to the fossil collector because all I need is a skull. So if we browse the fossil archive here, we need a skull. So let's say this one. And then if I put in, say you, that isn't going to do it. That's insulting. We put in a tail. Moderate. We can make the offer there. Offer declined. So we could put in a pair of these. Make the offer. And there you go. We've got our milestone. So we didn't have to travel the 800U to the next fossil bed. We could just barter here. However, one thing to remember about doing that is that you are kind of just giving away your other fossils, and you do need to sell a bunch of fossils for 2.5 million, which should be doable. However, we do get our reward here. We've also got a reward for phase 3, which is exchange fossils with a collector. So we've done that in phase 3. So you needed to do that anyway. So there you go. Prepackaged teleport receiver unit and starship inventory slot ×5 for that. I'm going to go with a couple of the tech, and then we'll go for 3 of the storage. So that's nice. We can also put in our upgrades. Lovely old stuff. Get rid of this dirt. And then what we can actually do is collect our other rewards here in phase 2, which is prepackaged launched auto charger unit and supreme scanning system. Upgrade. Let's put these bad boys in. Let's do that instead, and then we can put you in as well. I don't think I've got a space to actually put you two together. I might have to move some stuff around here. Jiggery pokery, as I've got hardly any room. There you go. Yep, that's good. And now what we need to do is actually do the Bygone Biped. So we need to build this bad boy. So just like before, into our inventory slot here, we need the biped fossil display, which is 25 pure ferrite. That's telling me I've got the agent one there. Did I miss putting in? No, we're fine. We're fine. And then we can assemble the biped on here. And we've got all the bits we need. There's the skull. This is going to be a crazy creature, isn't it? There's some limbs. At the bottom there, the torso is very strange. Almost like a Spinosaurus. We're going to go for the big old tail because that looks cool. And we're going to go for these weird forearms, like longer forearms. Almost, actually, no, they're not longer, are they? They're like Tyrannosaurus forearms. But that looks like a proper mean dinosaur, doesn't it? And this is a Best Zacharia. I've said that completely wrong. Lived over 58 million years ago, a cunning and patient hunter. It moved upright on 2 strong legs. Carnivorous internal ears detected the softest of footsteps, but amplified the despair of the creature's prey, haunting this beast to madness. Wow. There you go. We've done it. And there you go. There is Bygone Biped. Let's pick this bad boy up. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Come out of that. Pick it up. There you go. And now we get a pre-packaged rocket boots unit. Some people hate them. I quite like them. Supreme movement system upgrade and 300 nanites for Bygone Biped. Very nice indeed. Let's put in some more of our upgrades. We need to do some jiggery pokery here. And now we can collect the phase 2 reward, which is living fossil egg companion. So if you want a companion, you can have a living fossil animal. They do look quite cool. I don't normally have companions all that much in this game. But if you do, there you go. And that is phase 2 done. We are getting through phase 3 already. That'll be in the next video. And then, of course, we'll move on to phase 4, which we've still got a lot to do of. And phase 5, we've got a lot to do of as well. So because we did so well in phase 1, getting a bunch of phase 2 done. Phase 2 was pretty easy, actually. And then, yeah, we've already got 3 of phase 3, so that's not going to be too bad. It's the last 2 phases which are going to be have the longest amount of milestones to complete. But nonetheless, it's still fun. I'm really enjoying this one, and I hope you are too. I hope you're enjoying the videos. I'll see you in the next one. Take care out there. Bye-bye.